All right, let's get to some other news of the day now. Tonight, 40-year-old James Gilmore is staying behind bars after a judge denied his bond earlier this morning, saying he was, quote, a danger to the community. Now, he is the one who's accused of a hit and run 2 weeks ago after police say he hit and killed 22-year-old Xavier Jackson with his truck.
That's right. Cassidy Byer was at the Richland County Jail where the bond hearing took place. She's joining us right now live in studio. So Cassidy, tell me a little bit about why the judge's reason for denying his bond.
Yeah, well, Andrea Christie, before the judge told Gilmore bond was denied, Gilmore's bond attorney, Seth Rose, said the judge should take into consideration that he voluntarily turned himself in. However, that consideration was overlooked by the judge because, according to her, it shouldn't have taken Gilmore 14 days after he fatally hit Jackson with his vehicle to claim responsibility.
And I just had that feeling that it was him because I called and I texted him and I told him just let somebody know where he is. And he never responded to none of us, so we already had a feeling it was him.
Xavier Jackson's aunt was relieved bond was denied for the man accused of hitting and killing her nephew while he was walking home from work. Deputies said 40-year-old James Gilmore hit Jackson with his vehicle and drove off instead of stopping to help. He turned himself in Monday.
We had something took from us that was valuable, you know?
Irreplaceable.
He can never make us feel no other type of way than how we feel now.
In an attempt to receive bond, attorney for the defendant, Seth Rose, argued Gilmore is a father, reliable employee, and has strong ties to the community as a Columbia native.
That doesn't mean anything to me. There's a lot of people that have jobs that don't do what he did and then not show up and say nothing about it almost 2 weeks later.
In court today, deputies said camera footage shows Gilmore drove more than 250 feet with Jackson on the hood of his truck. Jackson's family said he deserved better and will be remembered for having a personality full of laughter, honesty, a love for music, and most importantly, the love he had for family.
He loved the kids. Oh my God, he really loved the kids. He was a family person. He always felt like he had to protect us. He was like a role model to all of us, really. He always said that we was going to be on TV one day. We made it, but for the wrong reasons.
It's just heartbreaking. Gilmore is facing several charges, including hit and run of a driver resulting in death and failure to render aid. Additional charges including driving on an uninsured motor vehicle and driving on a suspended license. He is scheduled to appear at Richland Judicial Court December 13th. Reporting live in studio, Cassidy Byer, News 19 WLTX.